guys, welcome. This is the Tana Tarot All Love Pick a Card channel, and this is the pick a card reading, how they truly feel about you. As usual, we have 3 groups, 3 readings. So for group number 1, we have Trust, and it's a card with a horse on it. And I also have included an owl charm, O-W-L, owl. For group number 2, we have Play, and we have a monkey on it. And I have included a fish charm. And for group number 3, we have Heal with the frog. And I have included a cat charm. So please do take a moment, think about it, feel it, choose your group, and I'll see you over at your reading. Hey guys, welcome. You are group number 1 for the Tana Tarot All Love Pick a Card reading, how they truly feel about you. The card that you use to help you choose this group or this reading is the Horse card, and it is entitled Trust. So let's talk about that for a moment. And the charm with the owl. First, real quick, with the owl, your person really looks at you as someone who is wise, knowledgeable, like smart, common sense. They really do think like, wow, you know, group number 1 is book smart, they have common sense, they have street smarts, they make good decisions. I even feel comfortable going to them for advice. They really do think that you are, you know, someone who is, you know, has learned lessons, is just, you know, common sense, just really smart in every way, book, streets, everything. They just really think pretty highly of you. With the horse, with the Trust, a couple things I'm getting, and we can expand on this more when we pull the tarot, but a couple things I'm getting. One, they admire how much you trust yourself. How when they see you making life decisions, you don't go around and ask a bunch of people. You know, it's not that you don't ever ask anyone, hey, what do you think about, you know, this or that? Have you heard anything about that? You know, you're not adverse to asking for input or advice, but basically, really, you are just that together of a person that you've developed your intuition so much that when you are faced with a decision, a dilemma, a choice, you know, whatever, you really kind of do trust your own intuition, and you, more often than not, make really good decisions. And even if you don't, then you rally quickly. You're like, oh, okay, well, I did that because X, but now I see that, you know, this is that. And so next time, maybe I'll check something before I do that again. You don't freak out. You don't like, oh, I'm a failure. You know, you just really, you trust yourself. You trust your intuition. You've got a really highly developed sense of intuition, self-worth, self-trust. Another thing with trust is they know they can trust you. You are basically not a deceptive person at all. You are pretty honest. I think they feel like what they see is what they get. You're not a game player. If you say you're going to be somewhere at 6 o'clock, you're there at 6 o'clock. If you say you're going to call, you call. Not that you don't ever forget or get busy or whatever, but basically they just really feel like you are a trustworthy person, and they really like that. They feel, it makes them feel safe to know that, you know, they don't have to worry, they don't have to check, they don't have to be on alert. Not that bad things can't ever happen, but with you, they feel like they'd always just get honesty. And your person really would just prefer even bad news, as long as it was honest, over not being able to trust you. So that is a good thing. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so as much as this relates to trust, with the Six of Pentacles, they can trust you to give and take fairly. It's really balanced with you, and they really like that. Like, you know, maybe it can't always be 50-50. Say someone's sick, say someone lost their job or something, you know, you can't give 50 then. Maybe you can only give 20, maybe you can only give 10, you know, for a week or a month or, you know, whatever. But they know that they can trust you to really be balanced. They know that you will appreciate whatever it is that they give, that you're very appreciative and you acknowledge it. You're like, "Aw, thank you." Even like little things, you're just like, "Well, that's so thoughtful." And they know that, you know, if like, you know, a glass of water. "Hey, babe, while you're up, would you mind grabbing me a glass of water, a bottle of water?" Sure. You know, it's just very fair, sharing, reciprocal. But also, even for like the larger things, if you guys are like married or living together, they know that, you know, even if it takes both your jobs for you guys to make it, they know that if they lost their job, you know, as long as you made, you know, every effort to try and find something as soon as possible, they would totally have your back. You know, it's just a really fair, reciprocal give and take. And that really helps build their trust in you and in the relationship, because they know that you're not there for the money, you're not there for any other thing other than them, and that they know they can count on you to be there for them. And you can count on them too. It's very reciprocal. But they love that about you. Very fair. Like some people, if the person lost their job, they might like, you know, the second day they might like freak out. "Well, what are we going to do? What are you doing? Are you going?" You know, like they know that you trust them to do what's right, and you trust them to have their back. Oops. Well, that means that's true. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is about loss, grief, the feeling that I'm getting from this card is that you've really trusted them with a lot of private, deep, historical information about your life. You really did trust them with that. There's a lot of people, I was going to say there's a lot of people that you wouldn't trust. Let me reword that. You know, you don't usually lead with that. You know, like when I lost my mom, or, you know, my last relationship ended and it was very, very painful for me. Maybe someone cheated on them or something, or, you know, whatever, and they don't want to admit it or didn't want anyone to know. And They trusted you. They trusted you with all of their emotions. And the beautiful part is they didn't dump it on you. They didn't tell you to make you feel sorry for them. They're the kind of person they probably wouldn't want to, what's the word, share their dirty laundry or whatever with. They don't want people don't need to know, you know, what they've been through. It would be embarrassing for them if people found out that their last partner cheated on them or something. They're not, you know, from the, God bless him, he just passed, but you know what I mean? They're not from the Jerry Springer camp or anything. But they trusted you. You know, I think it took a while, but I think they really trusted you with all of their painful information. And the cool part is it really helped you to understand them better and maybe adjust a little bit. Like if someone cheated on them and was, you know, never came home when they were supposed to come home and said they were going on a girls' weekend, but they found out that they were in Vegas with some other person or some other guy or something, or, you know, vice versa. Just saying that from the female perspective. But like, not like you make allowances so much, but say you do go on a girls' trip somewhere, you would probably, instead of just texting them, you might call them live and say, hey, honey, and then your girlfriend can stick her head in the frame and say, telling this from the feminine perspective, but your girlfriend can stick her head in the screen and say, hey, we're here, blah, 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 and he can be like, oh, she is there with her friend. Okay, cool. They can feel a lot more comfortable. And from a male perspective, say you're going fishing and she's like, yeah, right, that's what the last guy said. You'll actually call from the riverbank or on the lake or whatever, on the boat with your fishing pole in hand and say, hey, babe, I'm here thinking about you, love you. And she's like, oh, you know, nothing wrong. You're not proving yourself. You're being kind. And so they love that. They love that about you. They could trust you with that. You took it and you'll never use it against them. You'll only use it to make things better and stronger. With the Ace of Swords, they can always trust you to tell the truth. Okay? It can be a little biting sometimes, maybe. You know, I just got this vibe that you may be like a Sagittarius or have a Sagittarius placement, but they can always, and I got it in the beginning, but I didn't say it, but they can always trust you to tell the truth. You will. And you're kind. Maybe a little blunt sometimes, but you are kind. And they feel really, really good about that. You know, I'm the kind of person, I would rather know an ugly truth than be told a lie. Okay, next we have Celestite. Let me look up in the book. That is card number 15. I don't know if I'll ever memorize all these stones and what they mean. So, connection to the angelic realm and divine energy, clear channels for communication with your guides and universal consciousness. Aww. The message is about being open to guides and angels, loving and supportive. That is so sweet. You know, and I'm going to take that and give those attributes to you. They really do see you that way. They feel so supported. You give them joy, love, and hope. You know, just being with you is like a real, what's the word, like boost or uplifting. Being with you is just uplifting. Okay? And you just have such a positive outlook. It's kind of hard not to be positive around you. You're not healing them. You're not, you know, it's just who you are. You're positive. Yeah, I just get this sad vibe from you. Positive, optimistic, loving. I mean, you can be snarky and sarcastic, and you have a wicked, sarcastic sense of humor, I think, if this reading is for you. But they just get like a positive, nurturing, loving vibe from you. They love it. That's what they love about you. We have the Tower, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, here's what I'm totally getting. Before they met you, they did, with the Five of Cups and the Tower, I see that the relationship before you, group number one, was pretty gnarly, okay? It was not trustworthy, it was not happy. I don't know. I don't know if they were cheated on or if they were treated so poorly, they looked outside the relationship. I don't know what happened, but it wasn't good, okay? And it did not end well. And it really scarred them. This is why they had so much to tell you about themselves. They really shut down. They didn't trust. That's why being able to trust you, it's taken a while. I think you guys have been together I'm going to say like a couple of years. And it took them a while to really open up to you and trust you and to learn how to do things your way. And they may have really been almost like an abused dog, if you will, like with their tail between their legs in the corner, not knowing if it's safe to come out. Yeah, I see they were really, this happened in the relationship before you guys. And it was not a good thing. They didn't feel good about love. It took them quite a while to open up to you. In fact, it may have been really challenging in the beginning. Really challenging. But just due to who you are, this was the perfect match for them. With the Two of Pentacles, I see that they really went back and forth quite a bit in the beginning. Like, can I do this? Do I want to do this? I'm afraid to do this. They may not have made you a priority at first. I don't think they necessarily tried to juggle you with anyone else, because I think they were totally turned off to relationships, period. I think their juggling was, do I even want to do that again? Do I even want to be in a relationship again? I don't think I can go through that again. But I think eventually they learned how supporting and loving you were. I keep on getting like the dog from the pound vision in my head. And it took them like weeks, if not months, to even, I mean, they were really damaged from this last relationship. But it's a whole new start in love. Kind of beautiful. We have the Ace of Swords, a whole new start with the truth. They told you their truth. They know they'll get the truth from you. They can trust you. Ace of Cups, they finally opened up for a fresh new start in love. Aww. And then we have New Beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. You know what? Maybe you guys haven't been together that long. Maybe that's how long they were with the other person. Because I got new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. No, I think you guys may be newer. Yeah, I think you guys may be, this may be a more new relationship. Yeah. That kind of threw me off. Plus, I feel like the Tower was relatively, you know, the end of that last relationship was relatively recent for them still to be so skittish, if you will. Yeah. This is probably like 5 or 6 months. Yeah, that feels better. But they are trusting and opening up, and this is new and beautiful. I just saw this. I have to pull it. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, new beginning. They really do see a 10 of Cups with you. With the 7 of Pentacles, they are building with you. They're going a little slow because of what they've been through, but they want the 10 of Cups with you. You are the one. Okay? With the 7 of Pentacles, they have the time and the patience. You are the one. As long as it takes, they're cool with it. They want to build with you and grow with you. They really do feel like you guys have everything that you need for this to be beautiful. And with the Fool, they're finally ready to take the leap. That is lovely. I want to do the Astro Dice and see what signs come up. I kept on thinking you're a Sag. I don't know why. We have Virgo and Sag. Okay. Oops. There's Sag. Scorpio and Aries. Scorpio and Virgo. Ooh, Virgo twice, Scorpio twice. Sag once, but I mentioned Sag, so Sag twice. I want to pull an angel number for you guys. Wow, this is beautiful. So, how do they truly feel about you? They think you're smart. They trust you. They love how they can trust you. They love how balanced everything is. They love how they can tell you anything and you don't use it against them. They love how you are so supportive that they finally feel safe to love again. They didn't ever think they would. And how they feel about you, you're the one. 10 of Cups, you are the one. They want a future with you. They want a forever with you. Okay, they're going to work on it, and they are taking a leap. We have a new beginning in the truth, a new beginning in love, and a new beginning here. It says a new adventure awaits. Embrace it, and live your dreams passionately. We have 424, the sign of love and courage. Now is the time to make a move in love. Yes. They're ready. They're jumping. I have a feeling that there could be a marriage proposal in the in the near future with the 10 of Cups and the Fool and then this card. Come on now. I'm really feeling like something like that could happen. Okay, so we have LOMUGIBS. This could be someone's initials, could be a street you live on, could be your initials, their initials. Maybe you guys met at work. I don't see any indication of that, but if so, it could be initials of the company or a part of the name. You may want to take a screenshot and see. But this is what I have for you, Group 1. Kind of beautiful. I see a beautiful future for you guys. If this does resonate, please do give me a thumbs up. And please do subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Sorry. Okay, end. do I make it end? My iPad took a crap, so sorry. Hold on here. Group number 2, welcome. So you are group number 2. This is the Tana Tarot All Love Pick a Card channel, and this is the pick a card reading, how they truly feel about you. So you chose this card and this charm, or you use these to help you choose this group, group number 2. So we have the fish, and just from the fish, I'm getting that either of you might be a Pisces. You could be very emotional, loving, nurturing. You could love being around the water. You could really enjoy going to the beach, you know, like boating, any kind of activities around the water. That might be something that you guys have in common. I'll leave that little fishy right there. Now, with the monkey. The monkey is also a Chinese zodiac, I won't say symbol, but you know, like we have Sagittarius and Capricorn and Pisces, they have the monkey, the horse. And the monkey is very playful. And so I think this kind of depicts your personality, group number 2. I'm feeling that you are really good at being in the present. You don't have too much regret about the past. You don't live in the past. And if you did, you've worked through it. So you've dealt with your past. You're not anxious about the future. You're excited for the future. You have goals and all that, but you're not anxious about it. You're kind of a go with the flow person as far as like being in the present goes. Like you're here now. The past is gone. The present doesn't, or the future doesn't exist. All that we have is the present. And so you live for the day and you have fun doing it. You have a really like positive outlook. You're kind of quirky. You like to crack a joke. Say you can be at work and say you're in a meeting and it could be getting a little, there could be tension, you know, it could be getting tense maybe, trying to solve a problem, and there's a time thing and everyone's freaking out and tripping, and then you'll say something, make some kind of comment, or, you know, and everyone will just laugh and it'll like, phew, the tension will be gone. You appreciate life. You appreciate being here. You see life and you see life and the present for the gift that it is. And you have a nice balance between work and play. You have certain activities that you really like to do that you find relaxing and fun, whatever those may be. You may be into sports. You may like to do puzzles. You may, I don't know, you may, play for you could be going to antique shops, you know, I don't know what it is, but you found a balance between work and play. You're fun to be around. You have a quirky, positive outlook. And that's what your person loves about you. The balance, that you are here now in the present. You're not complaining about anything. You're not worried about anything. I mean, you know, you get your worries and, you know, you're not superhuman, but you're mainly like here now, enjoying today. You know how to lighten things up and you know how to have fun. And your person loves that about you. Let's pull some tarot. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information. I just heard like silly. Like you can be goofy and silly. And I think your person finds you very charming. We have the Seven of Cups, the King of Cups, and Strength. You see life as a buffet, okay? We have here the Seven of Cups. This person is looking at the Seven of Cups. It looks like this one has a rose. This one has a heart with wings. That one has a snake. This one looks demonic. This one has money and jewels. This one has like a wreath, which is like accolades and winning. And this one has like a tornado. So you're looking at all these cups and you're like, what shall I do today? Okay. Seven of Cups is traditionally about maybe having options, maybe sometimes having too many options, maybe about not being able to make choices, maybe about even being under an illusion, like not seeing things clearly. But I think as far as this goes with you, when I looked at this card, the first thing I thought was you look at life as a buffet and you're like, okay, what can I do today? What opportunity is available for me today? And let's even take the negative things, like snake. Let's say that you have a friend that you found out does not have your best interests at heart. Maybe today you can figure out a way to extricate yourself in the most kindest way possible so that you don't have to have that looming over you. Okay? And that's how you would deal with the negative. And then the one with the money and the jewels. Today, I am going to start to work on that additional passive stream of income idea that I had. I mean, life is a buffet to you and you take each thing in stride and deal with it in the best way that you can. I think your person really admires that. With the King of Cups, your person sees you and feels you. Your person experiences you with this King of Cups as the most loving, nurturing, reciprocal. Your person just feels so freaking warm and fuzzy about you. You may have a strong Pisces placement. Okay? Your person just, to them, you are like a big, warm, fuzzy hug. Okay? And with the Strength card, your person feels like you're really committed. You're in this relationship for the long haul. Your person knows you are. They trust that. Your person feels like they really have a future with you. Like they can really trust you. Like you're committed. Like you're committed to working on this. There's just so many things they love about you. You're committed. You're loving. You make the best out of everything. And you're a hell of a lot of fun. I mean, what more could you ask for? We have hematite. Let's look and see. I need to, you see the E, F, G, H. I need to look in the book for this one. This is number 26. Grounded, practical, centered, balanced, and calm. Well, there you go. While you are a lot of fun, and you're very loving and in touch with your emotions, you're grounded, centered, and calm. Like I said, you're not tripping on the past. You're not worried about the future. It takes a lot to get you upset. Look at how you look at life. Even the bad shit. You're like, oh, there's some bad shit. Everybody has bad shit. How am I going to deal with the bad shit? You know, what can I do today so that when the bad shit happens, and it will, I will be prepared. Financially, emotionally. Kind of awesome. So very grounded. Well, cut them deep and weave. Okay, let's see what we get. Very grounded, centered. Yes, you have worked through the emotions of your past. It didn't just one morning you woke up, my past no longer bothers me. You know, bad shit happens to everyone, right? You've worked through it. With this Five of Cups, you see this person is got their foot in it. They've got their foot in this cup and they are pouring out the pain. What this means is with her foot in it, it means she's working through it. She's dealing with it. She's not repressing it. She's not hiding it. She's not ignoring it. She's dealing with it. So you have dealt with your past. That's why if you found out with the snake here, in my example, if you found out a friend was talking shit about you, you'd be like, you know, maybe back here you were like, oh my God, how could they do that? But it's happened to you once before, and you're like, wow, that really sucks how people can do that. But apparently that happens. And so you work through it. And not that if it happened again, it wouldn't affect you. You're not a robot. But you know what you need to do. It was really hard for me when that happened and I had to kind of let a friend go. And then after the first one, it became easier. And through my life, I've had to do it a couple times. And you just know. And the cool part is that is really protecting yourself and loving yourself when you do that, especially if the person is not treating you well. So becoming good at it is unfortunate, but it's a necessary skill. We have the Nine of Wands. You've worked really hard at becoming this grounded, this centered. You have worked really hard at it. They admire you for that. Yeah, your person really admires the hell out of you for all the work that you've done. And you've done a lot of work. But the cool part is, it's not been all work and no play. You've done the work to where the past no longer affects you and you're no longer worried about the future. But doing the work didn't make you jaded or tired or burn out on life. It opened up space for you to have fun, to be loving. Yes, you are very strong and you've worked really hard to become who you are. This person feels like you guys are soulmates. You guys are maybe even twin flames. They know you're loyal. They're loyal to you. They feel the loyalty. They feel the commitment. They feel like you're their twin flame. They feel like you're their soulmate. Well, they know you are. And then our last oracle, passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Wow. Okay. Well, you guys have a strong passion and there's chemistry. There's a very strong chemistry between you two. This person loves that. Let me tell you what. There either is chemistry or there isn't. You can't fake chemistry. You can't create chemistry. Chemistry happens. Sometimes it doesn't happen like immediately, but it either happens or it doesn't. And for you too, it has happened. So there is definite chemistry and attraction between the two of yous. And I saw this, so I have to pull it. from the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Wands. They have the hots for you. That's how they feel about you. They find you super duper attractive, and they're very attracted to you. And you know, it's really hard for me to tell. I believe you guys are already seeing each other. That's the vibe I get. Maybe not that long, but with this, I see them coming in. So if they haven't yet, they will be. You know, and here's the deal. Here's what gets confusing. You know, time. Oh my God, time's so confusing. You guys could be friends or acquaintances, and they could know this about you from observation and have fallen in love with you, and you guys aren't even in a relationship yet. See, that's what. So I'm not sure. If I had to say, if you were in a relationship, I would say it would probably be like only a couple of months. And maybe you haven't had sex yet and they want to come, you know, after you with their passion. Or it could be that you guys aren't even really together yet. Maybe you're just talking. Maybe they haven't even come to let you know how they feel. But they have love for you. They have passion for you. Oh my God. They want the 10 of Cups with you. I'm wondering, kind of the vibe I'm getting is maybe you guys aren't together yet. Maybe you don't know who they are yet. With the Hermit, maybe they're like thinking about it and doing some real soul searching before they get up the guts to come in. I'm not sure. Let me roll the Astro dice. This could give you a clue. Maybe they could be a Pisces. I don't know. Let's see. Scorpio and Libra. Scorpio and Scorpio. Jesus, Joseph and Mary. 3 Scorpios. Sag and Sag. Whoa! 3 Scorpios, 2 Sages, and a Libra. Let me know in the comments. That doesn't usually happen that much. I mean, we get some dupes, but that's kind of cray-cray. Interesting. Let me pull an angel card for you. This is just crazy. It's making me crazy with the... Oh, you know what? I'm going to do a month card for you too. Let's see. Because I just don't know. Ooh! 7777. Sign you're on the right path. Things will manifest quickly. Let me pull a month card. This could be the month that you guys met. It could be the month that your person feels finally comfortable to approach you. I'm just not sure if you guys have met yet, or if you've met, if you're together yet. I feel like it's relatively new. February. What is this? I'm doing this in May. You guys could have met in February. They could have maybe expressed some interest in February. You could have met in February. I don't think it'll be till next February, though, at all. I think things are going to happen really fast. Let's see what letters we can get. My goodness, the rain is coming down, and I left my mail out there. Oh, no. My mailbox is not very secure. Rise. F-A. Interesting. So, whatever it is, I feel like it's really new. Okay? If you're together, I feel like it's less than 2 months. But they know you're the one. The Hermit, that's what's kind of got me. Like someone's looking and thinking and stepping back. However, that's a star in there. That's a dream come true, a wish come true. This just could be showing that you are their wish come true. So, but they're on their way. If they're not here yet, they're on their way. And they're full of passion for you, full of love for you, loyalty. This is beautiful. If this resonates, please do give me a thumbs up. And also, if you have not, please do subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks, Group 2. See you next time. Bye-bye. Group 3, welcome. So, this is the Tana Tarot All Love Pick a Card channel. And you are Group 3 in the Pick a Card reading, How They Truly Feel About You. Welcome. It is raining so hard outside, and I feel so safe and warm and cozy in here. But I'm just hoping the power doesn't go out or anything. I mean, it is coming down. I feel like I might need to go build an ark. So let's go ahead and get started. You use this card, which is the Frog, and it has Heal on it. You use this card to help you choose this group, this reading. And then also the Cat. Let me go ahead and start with the Cat. How your person feels about you. Your person loves your independence. Okay? Your person also thinks that you are very, not charming, what's the word? You're very, I'd say, attractive, graceful, charming. They're just very attracted to not just the way you look, but the way that you hold yourself and the way that you carry yourself. So your independence and the way you carry yourself, they're very, very attracted to you. Okay. With the Healing card, my God, I'm so serious. The rain. I don't know if you can hear it. With the Healing card, it's about healing. It's about magic. I feel like you have done a lot of self-healing, a lot of personal growth. I think you might be into the occult. You may be Wiccan or a witch. And I think they are fascinated by that. I just see you as being very, at the very least, very spiritual, very like enlightened, having worked through a lot of the 3D shit that you've been through, having a like kind of a high vibe, kind of quirky and different. They're just fascinated by you. I think you may be a healer, but I think it's more spiritual. So you may be into Reiki, you may have some type of communication that you do that is healing to people, whether a podcast or a tarot channel, something like that. They find you alluring, amazing, interesting. You are very, very different than them, and they are just mesmerized by you. Mesmerized. Let's pull some tarot. That's how they feel about you. They are mesmerized. Nine of Swords, the Empress, Two of Cups. Yeah. So what this is telling me is that you have, with the Nine of Swords to the Empress, you have done so much work. Before, you felt anxious, worried, scared. You had a lot of negative self-beliefs about you. With heal here, I just see like probably from your childhood, and I won't, you know, let's not go in and assassinate the parents, but through experiences when you were younger, let's just put it that way, I don't feel like you grew up with a very healthy self-concept. I don't feel like you thought you deserved, you know, happiness, money, prosperity, love. And I think you kind of had a hard road to hoe, especially through childhood, maybe early 20s. I don't know how old you are, but let's just say the earlier part of your life. Let's just say part one, whether it ended in your 20s or your 40s. In part one, you had a lot of negative self-beliefs. They caused a lot of anxiety and a lot of unhappiness. You didn't have healthy relationships. You weren't very prosperous. Maybe you had like a bunch of shitty, low-paying jobs. It wasn't very good for you. But you really worked hard on healing yourself. And today, in phase 2, you are now the Empress. And this person, whether you've told them or whether they knew you, they know this road that you have been on, this journey. They know how it was for you before and how you are now. And they are amazed and impressed. And you are the Empress. You are the embodiment of feminine energy. Again, I think I said it over here, but you are alluring, you're attractive, you are self-assured, confident, everything. Not only have you built yourself up inside, but you got your shit together, like financially and everything. I mean, I always say, whether you have a nice Toyota and a good apartment or a mansion and a Bentley, you've got your shit together. You worked hard for it. How do they feel about you? They love you. You're their soulmate. They want to be with you. Pretty simple there. Yeah, I mean, we've got love, we've got attraction, we've got admiration. I mean, they like everything about you. Citrine. Let me look that bad boy up. Number 17. Joyful expressiveness, exuberance, happiness, letting go of any and all negativity. Wow. You know, that's what they love about you. You have chosen to be happy. You have chosen to be successful. You have chosen to grow. You have chosen to expand. You've chosen to be happy. And you did it. Do you have bad days? Does bad shit happen? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But you're not coming from there. That's not your MO. You are not coming from lack. You are coming from abundance and creation. When you've made a choice to be happy, it's very hard for people to take that away from you because you own it. If you are like that ball in the pinball machine and you allow life, fate, the world to pull back that lever and slam you around, like if you're that little silver ball and you're bouncing all over the place, you're not going to be happy. You're only going to be happy the times that you somehow end up with points. And it's not even at your own hand. It's at someone else's hand. But you are in charge now. You have decided to be happy no matter what. So, no one can take that away from you. At least not for very long. Because you've made a choice to be happy and you own it. And you are it. I have to pull that one. And I have to pull that one. Sometimes the bottom of the deck speaks. Yes. Again, I'm getting this occult thing. With the Queen of Wands, I think you're Wiccan, you're a witch, you're some kind of shaman. I mean, you've got something magical going on, okay? And they are mesmerized by it. You own your life. You own your power. You're in control. You're beautiful. You're exciting. You're passionate. Did I say magical? I mean, you are living life. You are here today. You are no longer feeling any guilt or anything about the past. You are not worried about the future, how you were. You've worked through that. You are living your life today, and you have chosen how you're going to live your life. And you live it that way. They admire the hell out of that. Man, are you fun to be around. You're powerful, and your person loves it. Are they intimidated by it? Hell no. It turns them on. Being with you is like a warm hug. It's warm, it's fuzzy, it's fun, it's beautiful, it's exciting, it's joyful. It's an adventure. The two of you together, I see the two of you together. I do. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell. Have you met yet? Are they on their way? You know, I feel like you two are already together, and I feel like you are already planning a life together. You may live near the ocean, near water. I'm feeling fire signs, definitely like Sag energy. Leo, Sag, Leo. Yeah, I think you two are together and you're planning your future, and that's how they feel about you. They freaking love you and they want to be with you. And then we have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So, they may, I think this is their feelings. I think they want to make sure. I don't think they're intimidated by you at all. But I think they just want things to happen organically. And there's nothing wrong with that. So don't rush, just like allow it to happen. Let's see what the tarot says, because I thought this was you two together planning on it. Here we have the Two of Cups. It's like a commitment that the both of you have made, and that's two, and then right underneath is the 3. So this is interesting. Let's see what the tarot says. Oh, You know what it is? They don't want they don't want to appear like too eager. They want to like appear cool and just kind of let things happen. So whether you guys are actively talking about it, they're already planning, but they kind of don't want you to know how besotted they are. Okay, I get it. Wow, okay. Okay, I get it. So here's the deal. They have had their heart broken really bad before. They're a little afraid. They're a little afraid. They want to make sure it's organic. They're not intimidated by you, but I'm hearing, why would they want me? Am I like enough? I mean, you are a powerhouse. They just want to make sure that you would be happy with them. You know, they do have some insecurity here. That's normal. Because you are a lot. Okay? But we have the Two of Cups twice, which is soulmate, maybe twin flame. We have the Three of Wands twice, planning, strategizing, putting energy into it. But this Three of Swords here, they've had their heart broken and they're a little scared. So just know that. This is a message for you, group number 3. If you feel them pulling back, do not be concerned. It is not that they are not into you. They're a little leery. They're a little leery. I think this is pretty new. I think feelings have already been expressed with Two of Cups, or it's about to, but because the feelings are there and it's kind of obvious. They're already planning your wedding in their head, but they don't want you to know. I think they're freaking out because maybe they have a tendency to move too fast. And they're like, oh God, am I doing it again or is it real this time? So if you feel them pulling back, let them do their thing. Let nature take its course. That could be a message for you too. I don't think you'd rush into it. I don't think you need to. You're the Empress. You don't chase. You sit back and receive. But just let them go through their thing. I know you will. But they're besotted. You are, to them, you are just like, oh, wow. We have 12-12. Sign of manifesting dreams. Stay focused on your goals and dreams. Okay. Kind of beautiful. Oh, did I roll the Astro dice? Shit, I don't even remember. I don't usually do it until the end. I guess I didn't. I think it was reading number 2 that got like 3 or 4 Sagittarians. Let's see what you get. Cancer and Libra. I'm tired. Sag and Aries. Yeah, I do see Sag and Leo. Aquarius and Aries. So we got Aries a couple times, Sag. I don't remember, I'm tired. This is my last reading. I'm going to do some shorts after this though. Okay, let's see what we get here. Ooh, we actually got some consonants this time. Rot. I come up with some really fun words. L-I-D. Oops. Rot. eyelid rib. Now this could be someone's initials, part of a name, part of a word, part of a street, part of a company. So this is what I have for you. They are a little, I would not say intimidated. They can handle you, okay? I would say maybe overwhelmed in the beginning. It's a lot, okay? I see you being more fiery. Maybe they're more like emotional. Not gentle, what's the word I'm looking for? Just not as not contained. I don't know, like you're just like a force of nature. And they really want to go for that ride. But they're just not as, well, I don't know. I can't say that. I can say that they're kind of still reeling from the past hurt. So who knows what they could be. But let me tell you, they're in. There's already feelings of love. We've got the Two of Cups twice. And they see you as the sun. And they know you're the Empress. And they want you. So, this is what I have for you, group 3. This is how they feel about you. And if it does resonate, please do give me a thumbs up. And if you have not, please do subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.